Looks like a job for Superman.
Oh, man. I was going to say, keep it playing. I love that. That was great.
Hey, and welcome to another episode of Full Metal Random. I was about to say another episode of Superman, but that wasn't good. It's a Full Metal Random match. It's a Full Metal Random match on Superman. And it's just for clarification, this is everything about Superman, not just the movies. Like, if you'd seen the Full Metal Random match that happened a long time ago, back in the early days, they did a whole match on Batman too. But we've got Nick here. Nick, how's it going?
It's going all right, sir. Ready to get this done. I don't anticipate I'm going to be doing well, but we'll see what happens.
Also here we've got Ryan. Ryan, how's it going?
It's going well, kind sir. Thank you so much for having us here. And also, this is a job for Superman, and I came prepared for this. I got my Superman shirt right here. Hoping it brings me luck because the symbol of the House of L means hope. Sorry if I gave away an answer to a question, but that doesn't matter. So I'm just happy to be here. This is going to be fun.
I mean, giving away answers to questions is pretty much a par on course for me to random.
It is.
But with that being said, how Formula Random matches work, there's going to be 35 questions in total. The first 30 questions is going to be gain a point, lose a point.
Oh, okay.
No, the last 5 questions are going to be gain a point.
Yeah, I was going to say, wait a minute.
The first 30 questions is going to be gain a point. No losses. I don't want anyone to get into the last 5 questions with negative points. But everyone gets 3 repeats. No challenges because we are live. But if you do have an issue with a question, you can bring it up afterwards. And most of all, keep your hands on screen and but have fun.
Yeah.
But with that being said, the first question is, what year was Superman created? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Nick.
I said 1938.
Ryan.
I hope that I didn't get hit with a Brooklyn sandwich, but I also said 1938.
1938 is correct.
All right, I can keep my Superman credit card.
The next question is, who played Superman in the 1966 Broadway musical called It's a Bird, It's a Plane, It's Superman?
Wow.
Yeah. And this is one thing, I had no idea that there was a musical about Superman until I planned in this. And one thing I learned when I was looking this up, apparently this was actually a really good musical. Unlike the Spider-Man musical, it actually got good reviews. I think it won some Tonys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Ryan.
No idea. George Reeves.
Nick.
I said Grace Kelly.
It is Bob Holliday.
Oh, Bob Holliday. Okay.
But the next question is, this is the comic cover of what famous Superman run?
Ooh, great picture. So you're just looking for the title?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's one of those things. I'm glad I put that banner where it is, because if I didn't have it there, it would have given
there
that
might be a bit of a clue there. I'm not sure.
5, 4, 3.
Never mind.
Pens down. Nick.
I said Superman Doomsday.
Ryan.
I said the death of Superman.
The death of Superman is correct.
Yeah. I knew it was one or the other.
Okay.
The next question is, what classic Superman villain was shockingly killed in the season 1 finale of Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman, because John Shea had a falling out with the producers?
Oh, that's why? Oh man, I've always wondered about that. What happened? Okay. Thanks for informing me.
I mean, that last part may be speculation, but it's what I read on various sources when I was looking that up.
I'd like to know. I'd like to know the story behind that. To be perfectly honest,
1, pins down. Ryan,
I believe it was Lex Luthor.
Nick,
I also said Lex Luthor.
Lex Luthor is correct.
Yeah, man. I wonder what happened with that.
The next question is, what character actor, best known for his role in an Adam Sandler movie, voiced Superman in a few Batman Beyond episodes?
Shh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Nick,
Said Blake Clark.
Ryan.
I said Kevin Nealon.
It is Christopher McDonald, Shooter McGavin himself.
Wow.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
Good for him.
I should have known that. Oh.
But the next question is, Superman: The New Superman Adventures is considered to be one of the worst games ever made. What console was it made for?
Oh my gosh, there have been so many videos on YouTube about this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
And 5, 4,
I feel
3,
bad on missing that
2,
last question.
1. Pins down. Ryan,
Should have known that. I believe it was Nintendo 64, wasn't it?
Nick,
Nintendo 64.
Nintendo 64 is correct.
Gotta
Yeah,
fly through those rings.
man, Chris Stuckman did a video on how terrible that game was.
The next question is, what is the name of the Kryptonian device that Tal Rowe uses to implant? I'll just give a free repeat. What is the name of the Kryptonian device that Tal Rowe uses to implant Kryptonian consciousness into human hosts in season 1 of Superman and Lois?
He used to implant. I remember watching this. I don't know if this is right or not. Watching this season, but I don't know.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Nick,
I said implantor.
Ryan.
No idea. I said kryptonite.
It is the Eradicator.
Oh, the erect. Yeah, that makes sense. Shh.
The next question is, what is the subtitle to the animated Superman movie that was released in 2020 and has Darren Criss voicing Superman?
Wow. 2020. What's the subtitle?
Yeah, 5, 4, 3,
Yeah,
2,
I should know this.
Pens down. Ryan.
I don't know this. I said Red Sun.
Nick.
I said Last Son.
It is Superman Man of Tomorrow.
Oh my. Dang, I saw that at Target. I just couldn't remember the title.
The next question is, name the 2 credited creators of the character of Superman.
Yep, the creators of the character.
And 5, 4, 3.
At least I won't miss this one.
1. Pins down. Ryan.
I believe it's Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster.
Nick.
I just said Bob King.
Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster is correct.
Well, we may have to revoke your Superman fan card.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, how can you not know who created the most iconic character in comic book history?
that's on me.
The next question is: in Superman 4, The Quest for Peace, how does Superman dispose of all the nuclear warheads?
Okay. Okay. I will admit this is a film I watched a lot growing up as a little kid.
And
I'm so sorry.
I know, not knowing how bad it was until I got much older.
One pins down, Nick.
Throws them into the sun.
Ryan.
Yep, tosses them into the sun.
Throws them into the sun is correct. I mean, what else would you do with nuclear warheads?
Yeah, just throws them into the sun.
I mean, that's how Superman solves most of his problems. Just throw it into space. It's fine.
Yeah, throw it into the sun. That's not going to affect the Earth with solar flares and whatnot.
And John Schnapp's documentary, The Death of Superman Lives, it revealed that we could have had what actor as Superman only for him to later voice the role in Teen Titans Go to the Movies.
R.I.P. the king of the sweaties, John Schnapp. It was very nice of them to throw a question into the movie trivia showdown finale for him.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pins down. I mean, I kind of expected it would pop up.
Yeah.
Ryan.
That would be being in the cage with Nicolas Cage.
Nick.
I'm a vampire, Nicolas Cage.
I'm a vampire. I'm a vampire. Running down the streets. I remember that.
The next question is: in Action Comics #1, Superman couldn't fly. How did Superman move from place to place?
Huh. He...
And 5, 4, 3,
That's a good
2,
question, actually.
1, pins down. Nick.
I said jumping.
Ryan.
I also said leapt/jumping.
I'll give it to both of you. I mean, it's running and leaping, pretty much is how he did it.
Okay.
Cool. I mean, you act like it was hard one, but like one of the most classic things, like leaps over tall buildings.
Yeah, you can leap tall buildings. A single bed. It's like, yeah, he can leap if not fly, but yeah, whatever.
The next question is, alongside green kryptonite and red sun, what is the other thing that is considered a big weakness of Superman?
Ooh. Hmm. Hmm.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Ryan.
I don't know. His love for Lois Lane.
Nick.
Magic.
Magic is correct.
Really? Because of Mr. Mapilic, whatever his name is?
Funny enough, when I tested these on Jay Burns the other day, Jay also said Lois Lane.
Oh, we did? Okay, well, thanks, Jay Burns. I appreciate you, man.
The next question is,
Magic.
Tracy Scroggins and Callista Flockhart portrayed which Superman comics side character in the TV shows?
Mm-hmm. Tracy Scoggins. That's the name I've not heard in a long time. A long time. No, wait. Just keep it up.
And 5.
The Tracy Scoggins name is definitely a deep cut if you don't know what that's from.
Pins down. Nick.
Said Lois Lane.
Ryan.
Wrong again, Nick. It is Cat Grant.
Cat Grant is correct.
Okay.
Tracy Scroggins is from the New Adventures of Lois and Clark.
Lois and Clark: The New Adventures of Superman. Thank you very much. But yes,
I knew what I meant.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Mine is a point for correcting me.
Oh, please.
The next question is: in Justice League: The Flashpoint Paradox, Superman was being held by what country's government? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Ryan.
I haven't seen this movie in a bit, but I do love it, though. I said the Russian.
Nick.
Also said Russia.
It was the American government.
Oh my!
Oh,
Dang, damn it!
those darn American.
I didn't know it was going to be that Captain Obvious there. Malcolm.
I mean, it's actually precisely why I put that question in, because I wanted you to think it wasn't going to be obvious. But the next question is, this is definitely one of my dick questions of the night. Correctly spell the Superman villain's name.
Oh no! No!
Oh yes.
No! Okay, hold on. Oh my gosh! Yeah. Malcolm just lost some friendship points for me for this.
I mean, I felt I was going to feel bad about this question, but then you corrected me earlier, so I don't feel as bad now.
Oh jeez.
And 5.
I guess I was
4,
digging my own grave back
3,
there, Nick.
2, 1. Pins down. Nick.
I don't know, Magic Man.
Brian.
I actually kept this really simple, and I said Mr. Mitzelpeck, and I spelled it like this: MXZYPTELK.
Just hold it there.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it right here. That's what it says.
So I will say you've got the correct letters. You've got the Y and the Z around the wrong way. That's the only mistake you made.
Oh my gosh, you're kidding me! That silly
So much
Magic Man.
detail.
Ugh. What was that, Nick?
So much detail.
Yeah, I know. Seriously.
For this question.
I will say that's the only spelling question I threw in there. And I will point out Jay did spell it correctly, and I love that question being in there.
Really good for you, Jay Burns.
The next question is, the follow-up question is, how does Superman defeat Mr. Mixopolitic?
All right. I hope this is right. Not sure how. We shall see. We shall see.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Ryan.
This is the only way I could say this, by saying his name backwards.
Nick.
So traps in a cage.
Saying or spelling his name backwards is the correct answer.
I got a little bit of revenge, Nick. Just a little bit.
The next question is, in Superman 3, where does Lois go on vacation?
Oh, the one Superman movie I don't feel like ever watching it yet. Well, one of the few, but still. This one I definitely will never watch again. It's a great question. We'll just go with this one. I have no idea. Boy, were there a lot of production issues on this movie.
5.
It looks like it.
There were like 50 million of them.
2, 1. Pins down. I mean, like, not to mention, I think Margot Kidder wasn't happy with the director, which is why they wrote her out with this. But Nick, what do you have?
I think it's Barbados.
Ryan.
I went ahead with something known as obvious, Malcolm. Maybe I'm not obvious, but I said La La Land, L.A., Los Angeles.
The correct answer is Bermuda.
Oh, Bermuda. Okay, all right. That is a nice place to go. I'm assuming.
So close, son of a bitch. That's right.
Yeah, Nick was closer than I was.
The next question is, who was Superman's first reoccurring villain debuting in Action Comics number 13?
Excuse me. You know what? I'm going to say it's this character. And maybe it's a good guess. Maybe it's a horrible one. I don't know.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Nick.
General Zod?
Ryan.
I went with the Toy Man.
Both are Superman villains. Both are incorrect. The correct answer was the Ultra Humanite.
Never heard of this character.
That guy.
Never heard of that character.
The next question is, in Superman number 125, Superman's new power, Superman loses all his powers when an alien spaceship blew up close to him, but he gains a very weird power in the process. What was it?
Okay. Another shot in the dark here. Probably. I don't know. Really don't know.
5,
Nope.
3, 2, 1.
Looking at
Pens
it.
down. Ryan.
The ability to shrink in size.
Nick.
I said telekinesis.
But yeah, both are once again are good answers, but both are incorrect. The correct answer is the ability to shoot Mini Superman out of his hands.
Wow. Wow.
Amazing.
A mini Superman out of his hands. Wow.
That's better than the flying S. Wow.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, I'll give you that one there, Nick.
The next question is, in the 40s, Superman and Batman teamed up in a comic series which was titled what?
Oh. Excuse me. If I'm spelling this correctly. I'm hoping I'm thinking of the right name or the right run. Jeez. Man, these questions are definitely all over the map, all over the place.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Nick.
Said Superman and Batman true friends.
Ryan.
I said World's Finest.
World's Finest is the correct answer.
Boom!
Dang.
Iconic title.
Good pull on that one.
Thank you. It's a
I
great
was trying to
title.
think of that one.
And also, I brought up a picture of the Ultra Humanite just so you can see what he looks like.
That was the character? That is so lame. I don't know if I want to read those comics now.
The next question is, the Superman of Earth 9 shares his alter ego name with which Batman villain? And this is the Superman of Earth 9.
Ooh. Yeah. Is it? Is it?
5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question. Repeat.
Yep. The Superman of Earth 9 shares his alter ego name with which Batman villain?
All right, you said Batman villains.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Nick.
Hugo Strange?
Ryan.
I actually said Harvey Dent.
Harvey Dent is correct.
Oh,
Wow! Shot in the dark, ladies and gentlemen.
well done.
Yeah. It's not the actual Batman villain Harvey Dent. It's just a like just shares the name, but yeah, just an
Wow.
interesting fact I thought I'd throw in there because why not?
Dude, man, I'm glad I used my repeat on that.
The next question is, in the Injustice video games / movie, how does Joker get Superman to destroy Metropolis?
Hmm. Hmm. Hold on a second. Maybe this is a result of this. I'm not sure. Not sure.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Ryan.
I know this happens at some point in the game, but I'm not sure if it's right. I said he killing Lois Lane. He just loses his mind to the point where he
Nick.
Said threatens Lois Lane's life. Kill him or kill her.
So here's the thing. Ryan is closer, essentially, but unfortunately, I can't give it to him just because if you'd said killing Lois Lane, forcing the bomb to explode due to heartbeat and all that, then it's just one of those ones. Like the short answer is drugged him. But the long
drugged him.
Oh, okay.
But the long answer was he drugged Superman to think that Lois Lane was Doomsday, and Joker had attached a heart monitor to a bomb, which if Lois was to die, then it would trigger the bomb to explode. So yeah,
Wow,
That's
really messed up.
It really is.
and some 3D chess nonsense there.
I got to go back and watch this.
Right, the next question is, Superman is mentioned and referenced a lot in what 90s sitcom?
Oh, I know this one. All right, I can redeem myself just a little bit. Just a little bit.
And 5,
Man, that whole scenario of
3,
Injustice.
2, 1. Pens down. Nick.
Is it Friends?
Ryan.
Greatest sitcom of all time, Seinfeld.
It is the most overrated Seinfeld.
It is not overrated at all.
The next question is, and having finally seen the whole show, yes, it is. The next question is, which DC superhero does Superman race a few times in the comics?
Nice. This is a good question too. Overrated sitcom. I'm sorry you feel that way, Malcolm.
And 5.
Did you at least enjoy an episode?
I thought Elaine was funny.
Okay.
5, 4, 3,
She
2,
definitely
1.
has her moments.
Ryan.
Oh yeah. The answer is the fastest man alive, the Scarlet Speedster, the Flash.
Nick.
I also said the Flash.
Yeah.
Flash is correct.
Yep. There's an iconic comic cover featuring those two as well.
The next question is, in the Arrowverse Elseworlds crossover, Jeremy Davis plays which character who rewrites history so that he is Superman?
Oh, I remember. You're asking for the character name?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
And 5,
I know it's not
three,
the other two characters I'm thinking of.
1. Pins down. Nick,
I said Batman. I don't know.
Ryan.
I said the Watcher.
It is John Deegan.
John Deegan. All right. Hmm.
Also, I think the character you're thinking of, Ryan, is the Monitor. The Watcher is Marvel.
Yeah, I was thinking of the Monitor / Anti-Monitor. Yeah,
The
I
next
was.
question is, what year did they stop publishing Superman comic strips in Sunday newspapers?
Did Jay Burns get that one?
He got 1 year off.
He got what?
He got 1 year off.
Oh, jeez. Let's see. In Sunday newspapers? When did they stop? Heck if I know.
And 5, 4,
Uh-huh.
3, 2, 1. Pins down. Ryan.
No idea. 1960.
Nick.
Said 1968.
Nick is closer. It is 1966.
Wow. Wow. I was only 6 years old. Man.
In the comic Superman Batman number 50, it is revealed that what character convinced Jor-El to send Kal-El to Earth?
Okay. Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Nick.
Said Laura.
Ryan.
I said Brainiac.
The correct answer is Batman's daddy, Thomas Wayne.
Wow. In an alternate universe, it was Thomas Wayne.
That is insane.
That is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs there, Nick.
Oh, I actually read the comic. It's a kind of interesting parallel. Anyway, it's really early on, but yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Nice.
I recommend if you haven't read it, find it and read it. It's actually an interesting sort of parallel.
Interesting. Might have to look that up.
The next question is: in Superman Returns, it is revealed that Lois has won what award for her article on Superman? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Nick.
Said Pulitzer.
Ryan.
I also said the Pulitzer Prize.
Pulitzer Prize is correct.
Actually met Brandon Routh over the summer. Nice guy.
Oh wow.
Yeah, nice guy. I wish he would. He was a nice guy. I wish he would have gotten more opportunities to play Superman. Outside of the stuff that they allowed to close off his character with in other iterations.
The next question is, and this is question number 30. Who voiced Superman in the Robot Chicken DC Comics special parodies?
No idea.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Ryan.
I don't know. I say some dude named Kevin Smith.
Nick.
Said Breckenmeyer.
Breckenmeyer is correct.
Oh wow, great pull, Nick.
With these last 5 questions, it's going to be gain a point, lose a point. And we've got a barn burner of a match going on. We've got Ryan in the lead on 15 points, and Nick is on 10 points. So anything is possible.
Okay.
The next question is: Action Comics number 11 saw Superman use what power for the first time?
gonna say this one.
5, 4,
Could be
3,
anything. Though.
2, 1. Pins down. Nick.
I said plate.
Ryan.
I said heat vision.
Both is incorrect. It is X-ray vision.
Oh man, jeez.
I will give a little bit of extra time for this next question. Name 4 of the 8 directors who have directed a live-action Superman movie.
Wow. You're gonna have to give us a lot of leg room on that one. Let's see.
You can't tell me I'm not generous. So
A live-action Superman movie.
Five, 4, 3.
Can I get a repeat on that?
Certainly. Name 4 of the 8 directors who have directed a Superman movie.
4 of the 8 actors. I don't know if I should.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Nick.
I said Zack Snyder, Richard Donner, Richard Lester, and Joss Whedon.
Ryan.
I said Richard Donner, Richard Lester, Bryan Singer, and Zack Snyder.
Yep. Unfortunately, Joss Whedon didn't direct a Superman movie. He did a Justice League movie, but not a Superman movie.
Dang, I totally blanked out on Bryan Singer. I don't know why.
The other directors is and a lot of these is people who were the a lot of the earlier ones, like Spencer Gordon Bennett, Thomas Carr, and Lee Solomon, who did the really early Superman movies, and then Sidney J. Fury, who did Quest for Peace.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Superman 4.
All right, the next question is the Superman Escape from Krypton roller coaster is found in what theme park?
Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. I have no idea where this could be.
And 5,
No
4,
idea.
3,
No idea.
2, 1. Pins down. Ryan.
I took a shot in the dark here, Malcolm. Busch Gardens.
Nick.
It said Universal Studios.
Also incorrect. The correct answer was Six Flags.
Oh,
Well, of course.
dang it.
How could I forget Six Flags?
Dang it.
The next question is, who played Superman in the superhero speed dating segment of movie 43?
You had to go there. You had to go there.
It's me. You know me. Any chance to put a movie 43 question in a match, I will find a way to do it.
Okay, hold on.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Ryan.
I hope it's this actor, not the other one. Justin Long.
Nick.
I think you're right. I said James Marsden.
Who was the other one you were thinking of, Ryan?
I was thinking of Jason Sudeikis.
Neither of those would have been correct anyway.
Who
the
was
correct answer was Bobby Cannavale.
Oh,
Okay.
jeez. Lame.
And the next question is, what name does this Superman go by as his alter ego?
Oh.
And I will say it right now, the answer is not Barack Obama, even though it pretty much is.
Oh, wait. I was thinking of something else.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down.
All right.
Nick.
I said Joseph Day.
Ryan.
I said John Henry Irons.
But also incorrect. The correct answer is Calvin Ellis.
Never would have gotten it.
That's pretty awesome, actually.
But with that being said, that is the last question of the match. And your winner, with a score of 12 points, Ryan Permson.
Wow.
Nick, how do you feel about your performance?
I feel pretty good. I got some of those, so I can't complain too much about that. Got some that Ryan didn't know, so that's even better.
And Ryan, how did you feel about your performance today?
Well, I was this close to spelling Mr. Mitzelpick, you little punk. His name, I was this close, you little scheming person. Anywho, I don't want to curse because this is a family-friendly show. But listen, I feel good. I know 12 points out of a possible 35 is not the best. I'm definitely not going to be ranked in the top 10 when you put out the new rankings, Malcolm, of all the players who have scored points over the years on certain matches. But listen, I'm a Superman fan through and through. I may not know everything yet, even though I've only been reading comics for 5 years. So clearly I have a lot to get through. And Malcolm, you brought up some good points. So no, I feel good. Listen, I just feel good to win. I knew I wasn't going to do very well on this going into it, but man, there was some deep cuts, boy. But this was fun nonetheless. It's great to celebrate the greatest, most inspirational fictional character that ever was, and the best there ever will be. Yeah, there's your pro wrestling reference right there. Superman, the Man of Steel, greatest of all time. He will always be my favorite character because the symbol of the House of El means hope. And that's the belief that every person can be a force for good. So I'm with that. I love it. I appreciate it. So Superman fan for life. Thanks for having me. And Nick, you're a great opponent, great competitor. You got stuff that I didn't get, which, hey, bravo. Drinks are on me if we ever meet in real life.
Thanks.
So, yeah. So good times, Malcolm.
Yep. But what I will say is because Garth couldn't be here, Ron's going to be playing Garth at a later date.
Oh, great. That means I'm going to lose horribly. And Garth is going to steamroll over me because Garth has been reading comics for how long, Malcolm? 50, 60 years? Yeah, he knows everything.
He works in a comic shop too.
And he works in a comic book store, Nick. So there you go. The odds are ever not so much in my favor. And I'm so happy to lose horribly.
Well, I wish you luck. I wish you luck.
Right? Yeah, exactly. And Nick, not only were you a great opponent, but Garth, our hearts and thoughts and our prayers are with you. I know you're under the weather right now, but we wish you well, Garth. We love you, brother. Superman fan for life. If you ever want to school me on some Superman, drop some titles that I should look for. Maybe in your comic shop. I don't know. Maybe you can ship them to me mail order. I don't know. Hit me up on Facebook Messenger. But other than that, this was fun. Malcolm, you do a great job putting these matches together, and we are so grateful that you put these matches together each and every week to entertain the 20,000 screaming, non-existent fans in the live chat of these matches. So thank you so much, Malcolm. We cannot do this without you.
I mean, sometimes depending on the match, there is a lot of people in the chat, but
was there anybody in the chat today? I'm curious.
I would have put some comments up if there was.
Great. Nobody was watching. Nobody was chatting with us.
That being said, there was one person watching, so
hey,
okay.
So
thank you. One person who was watching.
That might have been Garth, but yeah. With that being said, Nick, I think I've got you down for a few other matches. Anything else you want to throw a challenge for that you might not already be down for?
Oh, okay. Not really, not at the moment. I'm not sure what's up on the docket. I think we're still trying to get a Power Rangers match off the ground.
Hey.
Match would be pretty awesome, I think. So, yeah, and if you guys want to do any Friends trivia, I am 115% down for that. So,
But Ryan, I know I've got you down for a lot of other matches, but anything else you want to throw a challenge for now? Or are you just going to wait till some of those get cleared off?
I'll wait until the other 5 or 6, maybe 10 ideas that I threw at you on the list get tossed off until I make another challenge, because I'm a little scared to make any more challenges after my somewhat pitiful performance in a Superman match. Even though I shouldn't be upset, because Superman is a lot of deep stuff. There's a lot of deep. I mean, you're dealing with 80+ years of history of this character, so you're bound to get a few wrong. Garth, if you get a few questions wrong, I will be very happy, because then that means my odds will go this much higher in defeating you, which is not going to happen in the slightest. But you know what? What is it, Malcolm? I've thrown like 5 or 6 other ideas at you that you have written down in your docket there. So I'm just going to leave it there for now. And if I think of something later on, I'm going to send you something known as a direct message, and I will ask you to see if we can make that idea happen. Is that okay with you?
Perfectly fine. But with that being, that being said, that is the end of random for this week. Next week we've got an NBA match coming up, and a match on Avatar: The Last Airbender. And
that
is a deep cut, Malcolm. That's a deep cut.
And Chris Evans movies is also coming up.
Really?
For the next week.
I hope there's a lot of Captain America: The Winter Soldier questions, because I would get those right.
I'm not going to say anything just to give, if the competitors are watching, just to get any gauge of where the questions are going. But that being said, that is the end of the match for this week, and until next time.
I'm a nerd. Okay? Leave me be.